I remember that moment when you almost gave up. You were tired, not just physically, but deep in your soul. You thought, I can't do this anymore. But right there, in that exact moment, God moved. You were standing on the edge now, with nothing left to hold. Every prayer felt like an echo. Every night was cold. You kept fighting through the silence, with a heart that felt so weak, trying hard to keep believing when faith was hard to speak. But what you couldn't see there, in the middle of your pain, was heaven moving pieces you thought were lost in vain. When you almost gave up, God moved right in the moment you broke. When you felt like letting go, He was holding your soul. When you almost gave up, God moved even when you couldn't see. In the darkest part of your life, He was rewriting your story. Yeah. You thought it was the ending, like the battle had been lost. But every tear you cried there was worth more than the cost. There was something in the breaking, there was purpose in the fall. And the moment you felt weakest, you weren't alone at all. What felt like devastation was the start of something new. And the silence you were fearing was God working for you. When you almost gave up, God moved right in the moment you broke. When you felt like letting go, He was holding your soul. When you almost gave up, God moved even when you couldn't see. In the darkest part of your life, He was rewriting your story. At 3 a.m. you were crying, with your head down in your hands. No one knew the weight you carried, no one seemed to understand. But the God who formed your heartbeat was right there in that place. And the tears that felt so empty were falling into grace. Every second you were breaking, every whisper, every plea was a step toward the miracle you were too hurt to see. So don't forget that moment when you almost gave up, because that was the moment God moved. When you almost gave up, God moved. Through the pain you couldn't explain, every moment you were breaking was preparing you for change. When you almost gave up, God moved. Now your story isn't the same. What you thought would destroy you only lifted right now, on the edge, don't let go. Because right there, God is moving, even now. Last night, when nobody saw you, when the tears wouldn't stop falling, you thought no one heard you, but heaven was listening. God heard you crying last night. You were lying there in silence, staring at the ceiling above, trying hard to hold the pieces of a heart that's lost its love. Every breath felt like a struggle, every thought was filled with fear, and the pain you tried to hide felt louder in your tears. But every tear that fell in darkness didn't disappear in vain. There's a God who counts each one and understands your pain. God heard you crying last night, every tear you tried to hide. In the darkness, in the breaking, He was right there by your side. Crying last night when you felt so lost inside. Even when you thought it ended, He was holding on to your life. You thought no one would notice all the weight you couldn't bear, but the silence wasn't empty. There was someone standing there in the middle of your weakness, in the place you almost fell. There was mercy in the shadows, even in your private hell. What you felt was just abandonment, wasn't what it seemed to be. In the quiet, He was working, setting your heart free. Reached His throne, and the night you felt the loneliest was the night you weren't alone. So don't believe the silence. You were heard every moment, every word. God heard you crying last night. Now the light is breaking through. Every tear that once was falling tonight. Don't be afraid, because the same God who heard you last night is holding you right now. I saw her crying when no one else was watching. She thought those tears meant weakness. She thought heaven was silent. But what she didn't know, every tear was being counted. Every cry was being heard. Her tears were not in vain. She falls to her knees in the quiet, with questions she's too tired to say. Her heart feels heavy and broken, like hope is slipping away. She whispers into the darkness, God, are you still with me here? But all that answers her silence is the echo of her fear. But every tear that's falling is landing in his hands. Even when she feels forgotten, he's unfolding greater plans. Her tears were not in vain. Not a single drop was lost. Every cry was seen by heaven. Every prayer has reached the cross. Her tears were not in vain. Though the night felt cold and long, God was working in the silence, turning weakness into strong. She thought she was standing alone in a storm she couldn't survive. But the pain that tried to break her was the proof that she's alive. There's a light she can't see yet, breaking through the dark above. And the very tears she's crying are the evidence of love. What feels like it's ending is where grace begins to rise. And the tears she thought were falling are reflections in his eyes. Her tears were not in vain. Not a single drop was lost. Every cry was seen by heaven. Every prayer has reached the cross. Her tears were not in vain. Though the night felt cold and long, God was working in the silence, turning weakness into strong. At 3 a.m., she was breaking, with no strength left to pretend. But the God who formed her heartbeat was right there beside her then. Every tear became a promise. Every pain became a seed. And the ground she thought was empty was growing what she needs. So cry if you need to. He's listening. Even now, you're not So if you're crying right now, just remember, every tear you've cried is held by him, and your story is not over. Every tears were not in vain. I know it hurts more than you ever thought it would. And maybe you've been asking, why is this happening to me? It feels like everything is falling apart, like nothing makes sense anymore. But what if this pain has a purpose? You've been holding all the pieces of a heart that's torn apart. Every prayer feels unanswered. Every night feels dark. You keep trying just to stand out, but the weight is pulling down, and the silence all around you feels louder than the sound. But what if every broken moment isn't wasted like it seems? What if every tear is watering the soil of your dreams? This pain has a purpose, though you can't see it now. Every moment that is hurting will make you stronger somehow. This pain has a purpose. Every tear, every scar is a step toward the healing that's closer than you are. You thought you were abandoned, left alone to fight this war, but the truth is in the silence. He's been there all along for sure. There's a fire in your weakness, there's a strength you've never known, and the valley that you're walking isn't somewhere you'll stay alone. What feels like it's breaking is just shaping who you'll be. And the chains you think are holding are preparing you to be hurting, don't hide from the pain, because right in the middle of it, God is working again. This pain has a purpose. Now you're starting to see. Every moment that was broken was shaping your destiny. This pain has a purpose. Now the light's breaking through. What you thought was your ending was making you brand new. So if you're still hurting, just breathe. You're not falling apart. You're being rebuilt. And this pain was never in vain.